Hey guys, this is Nate with Freedom. Today we're doing a quick installation of Yokohama's Geolander mud terrain tires on Proline's Titus 2.2 beadlocks. Our plan is to swap these rims and tires out for the factory rims and tires that are on the current Axial SCX10 Honcho. Only problem we see is that these tires are quite a bit wider than the factory Ripsaw tires, so we're hoping that we don't have to do any trimming with the body mounts or the actual body panels or the bumper or anything. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is take out that external beadlock ring. I'm using a set of Allen wrench tools made by Align. They work wonders compared to using the typical L-style Allen wrench, because there's 12 bolts you got to actually use per rim, so it takes a while. Okay, so beadlock, these things actually slide apart, which makes it a little easier to do your first assembly. Boom, sorry, they're directional, so you know these would be the front or the left side of the truck right here. Boom, directional tires. That's going to be the left side, so we'll make the right side. So that's the outside of the rim, which needs to be on this side, obviously. But slide this in. Usually what I do is I put this side through first, make it a little easier. It's kind of universal, but pop that side through. Right side, make sure you can run through the back side, so that side is facing out. And then put the bead inside on this one. Work its way around. It's pretty typical. Okay, that side. And then the rear, or the inside, I should say, the inside of the tire. Just get this around. So the bead sets in. And you want to see how it slides in and out. You just push it out, get that bead on the inside, like so, yeah. Since that's the inside of the rim, get that all tucked. I don't know if you notice or not, but on the inside of all these, it's got like little spikes inside of it, so it grabs the rubber. It says to glue them, but I don't really glue them. They're beadlocks. It's just personal preference. I've tested these both out, and these aren't glued, and they're in there. These are the ones I already mounted. They're solid. They have vent holes in them too, which is nice for grip. But they come with the washers because the way the inside of the hub is for, say, the Axial SCX10, it's a lot narrower than this is. So they give you these the washers to mount on the inside. You see that or not when you mount them, but we'll go through that later. So the next step is to actually apply the ring. Okay, so what I usually do, take the ring and you just look up for one of the mini holes you have to line up off of, and that's basically going to sandwich the rubber in that little groove right there. That's common sense, but some people just need to know. You can push down on it, see, it's going to clamp it. Line up that first one. You want to kind of do like a star pattern, get the one started, and grab another one, go directly across from it, so you can get them locked down fairly even. Same thing if you're doing it with this on your car, a normal car, and you're putting down your spare tire or something. So star pattern to start, can work its way around like so. Okay, so here's what the finished mount looks like. Pretty solid. And don't forget about the washer that goes on the outside of the rim. Quick little clearance check before we take it out on the trail with some of my white free weights. Oh, I heard a little rubbing already. Rubbing on the front bumper. Full flex. Fender and front bumper, and definitely fender. Both sides, guaranteed. So if you want to keep this set up, which looks pretty sick, you're going to have to trim quite a bit of this fender, and then trim off the rubber plastic right here, which is pretty minor, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my Bronco. I have a Proline 74 Bronco, So I just got this Honcho and I like the way it's set up with a factory Walker Evans. So the next video we make will be with the Bronco with these rims and tires on it. Stay tuned.